Is this one of the weirdest videos I've ever done? Yeah, but like it's quarantine and we're getting creative, so freaking roll with it. This video is actually super spontaneous because I had a different one planned for today. The one that I had planned for today was a complete and utter fail. We'll talk about that later, but kind of gave me the idea to film this video, and I thought it would be really interesting because something I talk about a lot on my channel is high-waisted jeans, how high-waisted a pair of jeans is. They can never be high-waisted enough. I want them to be basically up to my neck. And since I have gathered a little bit of a collection of high-waisted jeans over the course of my years on YouTube, especially creating fashion content, I thought I would compare them. I've never done that before. I literally got out my tape measure to see and compare and contrast different high rises. I've got like 6 or 7 different brands to show. I did a closet purge right before we moved back here to Arizona, and so I have some jeans that I'm actually just gonna be donating or selling, and so I thought before I give them away and send them back off into the world, I would use them as sort of a little bit of a gauge to see who's the high-waisted champion. Maybe it can be a point of reference for those of you who are just high-waisted loving bitches like myself. God, I love it. Also, a little bit of info. I'm about 5'8", 5'9", I think. Honestly, I don't know the last time I got measured, but we'll say 5'9", just to be generous. I have a very long torso. These shorts are actually like my ass is hanging out the back of them. So sometimes to make things high-waisted, I have to sacrifice in other areas. So I'm a pretty strict judge of high-waistedness, if you will. So I'm gonna be taking each of these pairs of jeans, and I guess I'll measure from the floor to the tippy top of the jeans, and then we'll see how tall each of them are. I'm really excited to jump in. We have so many good jeans to try on. Every time I try on a new pair of high-waisted jeans, I'm like, ooh, this is my favorite. Ooh, this is my favorite. So I think this will be really interesting because I'll be faced with the numbers. So without further ado, let's jump in. I'm so excited. Let's try on so many jeans and get sweaty. I had to start with my fave, my number one, my ride or die, and this is a pair of American Eagle mom jeans. These are just the standard mom jean. They aren't stretchy at all, and I feel like these are gonna be the highest rise in my opinion for some reason. I sort of already have my thoughts of like who is going to be the highest rise, but when I first put these on, I was like, oh my god, these are incredible. This is an incredibly cropped top. Like, this is basically the bottom of my bra right here, and it's just barely covering it. So I thought I would wear this top because it's like the most cropped, so you can kind of see where each pair of jeans is at. But yeah, this is what they look like. I got these in a size 16 for reference. If you are interested in these jeans, I'll link them down below, but definitely size up because there is no stretch whatsoever, and they do run a little bit small. So yeah, these are probably my favorite pair of jeans I own. I feel like they're really broken in. They just look really good. Last year when I bought them, I was a little bit smaller, so they were more of kind of like a baggy boyfriend jean, and they were really cute. But now this year, you know, she's a little thicker, and that's great. We love it. But I actually kind of prefer the way they fit now. I just feel like they look so, so cute. So yeah, here is the overall look. I feel like my bra is going to be popping out a lot in this video, but we're just gonna ignore it. We got bras, we got rolls, we have a lot of things going on, and we love it all. So, okay, here we go. Final look. I'm gonna guess. Actually, I don't even know the distance between the floor and the top of my jeans. I thought about maybe measuring it from a different part of my leg, but I felt like the floor is like the most consistent. So we're gonna grab our little handy dandy tape measure here. I'm gonna stick this under my toe. Is this sketchy? Yes. So I'll measure from the bottom of the floor to the top of this pair of jeans. Now, keep in mind, like, you can hike them up lower or higher, but this on any average day is going to be the height that I wear my jeans at. I mean, sometimes when you sit down, they go up higher, but for the most part, I mean, when I'm wearing jeans, this is where they're gonna sit at. Another good gauge that I like to use is the belly button. So my belly button is like, I'd say probably like an inch away, and that's exactly how I like it. To me, if a pair of jeans claims to be high-waisted and they don't go above my belly button, it's a lie and it's a scam, and you need to run away as soon as possible. So the moment we've all been waiting for. Okay, here we go. I'm like trying to hold it. This is a lot harder to do on myself. Okay, I'm gonna just stand normally, not doing anything crazy. Here is where it ends. Oh my god, wait, I need to do it exactly. Okay, here we have it. We have exactly 42.5 inches tall. 42.5 inches tall. That's crazy. I literally need to write this down. I need to keep track of my research just in case. I love these. These are some of my favorite pair of jeans. Like, I think they are my favorite, but I have one pair that I'm really curious about of like how it measures between the two, because I feel like those might even possibly be higher than these. I don't know. Let's find out. All right, next up here, we have the Madewell. It's just called the mom jean. I don't know the fancy name. It literally just on the inside says the mom jean. These are in a size 32. These have a little bit of stretch, which is honestly ideal. I have heard that the last pair, the American Eagle pair, is offered in more stretchy sizes now, which is great. But I got these about a year or so ago, and again, it was the same sort of experience where I tried them on and my breath was taken away. I was so happy. I believe I got these at the Nordstrom anniversary sale in 2019, and they have been so good to me ever since. Here is a little bit of a close-up of what they look like. I feel like they're just the perfect high-waisted length. Like, I could wear a sports bra with these. I could wear the croppiest of crop tops with these, and it covers everything. Like, it just covers the basically exact part of my belly that I want to be covered, which is essentially to my bra. I mean, here's my bra and here's my jeans. We love it. We're just very happy about it. Now that I have these on again, it really does actually feel like they're the highest. So I'll be curious because that last pair was on the money, like exact. So hopefully these will be like enough of a difference to be able to tell. And these are cropped, but that doesn't really matter, right? Like, as long as I'm measuring where it goes on my hip, I don't know. These feel higher. I could be crazy, but we're gonna measure and see where they're at. Is this one of the weirdest videos I've ever done? Yeah, but like, it's quarantine and we're getting creative, so freaking roll with it. Okay, ready? Step on my little tape measure. It's actually very tiny, so it's kind of hard to step on. Okay, here we go. Same spot on the side of my foot. This doesn't really, like, I mean, if you bend it, that's okay, right? I'm just already hearing all the comments like, you did it wrong. I'm like, I literally just made this up 2 seconds ago. Dun da da da, moment of truth. Oh my God. These are 43.5 inches exactly. They're a full inch taller than the other ones. Literally on the dot, 3 feet, 7.5 inches. I really wanted the dramatic effect, but that didn't work. So we're already an inch taller. See? I'm telling you, man, this was a great idea. I'm really just trying to reassure myself. These are the best pair of jeans literally ever. I'm so obsessed with them. If they're still available, I'll link them down below. I don't think they are, but I'll try to find a similar pair. But these are one of my favorite pairs of jeans ever, and I will never get rid of them. Next, we have this pair from Wild Fable or Target, whatever you want to call it. And this is one of my favorite pairs of jean brands. I love the way they fit. I just feel like I've had such good luck with these jeans over the last like 2-3 years since the line came out. And this is called the High Rise Straight Ankle Jean. I got these when I did my partnership with Target about a month or so ago, and I love these. I've worn these a bunch of times since then, like me wearing jeans. Who could have thought? I know that I try on a lot of pair of jeans and I keep a lot of pair of jeans, but the amount of times that I actually wear jeans is kind of few and far between because I live in Arizona, number one, and we're in quarantine, number two. But I actually have found myself wearing these out and about, like if I just run to like Trader Joe's or Costco or something like that. I found myself wearing these and they're just really cute and comfortable. I got these in a size 16, so similar to the American Eagle jeans, I would recommend sizing up, although these do have like a tiny bit more stretch than those. I always size up in these jeans and they fit me great. So I'm feeling like when I put these on that I can just sort of ever so slightly feel my belly button creeping out of the top, like not so severely to the point where I feel like they're not high-waisted enough, but it's interesting because I always put these on and I'm like, these are great, but now that I'm actually comparing them, they do feel a little bit lower. Okay, here we go. Measuring, I'm gonna guess like 41.5 inches. I don't know, I could be wrong. We're gonna see. All right, getting right to the top. I'm like trying to hold it still before I look. 42 inches flat. Like, are they doing this on purpose? Is it just the way I have them positioned on my body? Literally 42 inches on the money, 3 feet 6 inches exactly. That's crazy. It's so funny to me because looking at these, like I said, these feel like such a high-waisted pair of jeans, but they're 1.5 inches shorter or less high-waisted than the Madewell pair. That is really crazy to me, and I'm really curious to keep going because I have a thrifted pair of jeans next, and then I have a couple pairs of jeans where they're just not cutting it as far as the high-waistedness goes. I'm really curious to see the comparisons between these, but next we're gonna move on to a thrifted pair because I just have to know. All right, here we have it. This is a pair of jeans from a brand called Northwest Blue. I just had to look at the tag to see where those were from. I thrifted these back in maybe like December or January when I went to a thrift store in Santa Clarita, California called Hope of the Valley. It's such an amazing thrift store. When I was there, I tried on this pair of jeans and they're just a little bit too big. I was like hoping that somehow by washing and drying them, they'd get smaller, but they haven't. They do kind of like sag off of my butt a little bit. They don't have pockets in the back either, so I feel like it's just a little bit of a soggy butt moment. But they're really high-waisted and I've actually grown into them quite a bit more. Thank you, quarantine. We love that. We stan a thick queen. Also, another quick reminder that it is no big deal if you have gained weight during a global pandemic. Guess what? You're still alive and you're doing okay. So just want to like leave that little tidbit for you. I've seen a lot of weird fat shamey shit and I'm not down for that. So I just want to remind you that you are doing amazing. You are surviving unprecedented times, as they say. So we're all doing great. Anyways, this is actually a size 18. I think that these probably run really small. They do have a stretch to them, but they're just the slightest bit too big. So just to give you a little reminder, this is a size 18. I have 14s, I have 16s, I have 32s, I have 33s. None of the sizing industry makes any fucking sense. So that's a completely separate tangent. But yeah, these are pretty high-waisted. That's why I wanted to include them. I also thought I would throw a thrifted pair in the mix because I'm pretty sure these are older. I don't know if Northwest Blue is still a thing. If they are, I'll link them down below. But the moment of truth has arrived. It is time to measure. They feel pretty comparable to the first two pairs, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I might need to figure out a way to wear these because they're cute as hell. All right, here we go, right up to the top. Let's see, 43 inches exactly. Oh my gosh, 3 feet 7. That was what I was looking for before. Oh my gosh, wait, they're all different so far. Whoa. I'll go over the numbers again at the end, but every pair so far has been different. Obviously, it's a different brand, but that's so interesting to see what kind of is classified as high-waisted by different brands. And I know that like a person who's shorter than me is going to have a different experience with like where it sits on their hip because they're not gonna be as tall as me, but hopefully by me doing this, it's like a universal reference. Hopefully. This next pair is gonna be a freaking doozy and we have a story attached to it, so let's just move on. Okay, so this pair of jeans, I mean, you can see what's going on here, like it's just not a good time. This pair of jeans is from Good American. It's Khloe Kardashian's jean brand, and I had a couple of friends who tried on a pair of Good American jeans. They were like, they're the best jeans I've ever tried on. When I went to visit Sierra, one of the very first times we ever filmed together, I tried on a pair of Good American jeans. They were like the best, but I couldn't get myself to pay that much money. Then they went on sale and I did purchase them, and I washed them one time. They shrunk up completely. Like, I followed the instructions and everything. They did not fit anymore, so I sold them on Poshmark and I bought this pair on Poshmark, which was at the time 2 sizes up from what I was. So at the time I was a size 12, I got these in a size 16. I'm now like a size 14, 16, so a 16 should fit me perfectly. I am busting out of these. They do not fit at all. I am not even gonna try and like do the fake hike thing, like so that it goes up higher. I'm not gonna give them that kind of credit because as a size 14, 16, I would need to size up to at least an 18, if not a 20 in these. These are so small. They literally feel like I'm naked. Like I just have paint on my legs. These jeans are crazy. Like I don't understand why they run so small. Because when you first try them on, they're great, but it's like you have to be able to wash your jeans. I mean, I didn't even dry them. I'm just very confused. use. So either way, we're gonna measure these because as you can see, like my belly button, even the top of my belly button's poking out. But for those of you that are curious about Good American jeans, we're gonna test it out for you. Let's experiment. All right, Good American. Let's see what you got. Oh yeah, this feels a lot lower. Here we go. Oh my God, it keeps popping out from my foot. I just want it to be as accurate and scientific as possible. Here we go. 41 inches exactly. 3 feet 5 inches. So there is a 2.5 inch difference in what Good American considers a high-rise pair of skinny jeans and what Madewell considers a high-rise pair of mom jeans. That is literally crazy. I cannot believe that. 41? This is blowing my mind. Maybe it's just me and maybe I've been at home for too long, but I'm losing it right now. Next, we have this infamous pair of jeans. They're from Reformation, which we don't shop there anymore. We don't support companies that are blatantly anti-black, but I've had these since about February-ish when Alexa and I filmed a video together trying on Reformation videos. That video has since been privated because, again, don't support it. But this pair of jeans is really interesting because when I first tried them on, it was a little too big. They still are a little too big, especially in the front here. Like there's a lot of fabric. They look all well and fine right now, but once you wear them for about an hour, like I can literally pull them off of me without unbuttoning them. So that's not a good sign. These I believe are a size 14 from Reformation. It's just not like the best pair of jeans. They're very stretchy, which is great, and I appreciate that. They're a cute wash. Like I really wanted these to work, and I still feel like I'm holding on to them in hopes that they do somehow because they were like $100+, and they feel high-waisted-ish, I guess you could say, but I'm not gonna do any kind of like fake hiking up. I've been really trying to be strict about that during this video. Like I'm not gonna do the whole like try to hike them up as high as I can. I'm just gonna wear them the way that they like normally wear. So, okay, moment of truth, as I've probably said every single time. Reformation, where are you at? We have 41 3/4, we'll say, inches. 41 3/4, so like 3 feet 5.8 inches, we'll say. So that's really interesting. These, I felt like when I tried them on, I might have even said it in the video that I filmed with Alexa, like, oh my gosh, these are so high-waisted, I love them. I just wish that they fit me right, blah, 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 but they're actually not that high-waisted at all. They're only 1/2 inch higher than the Good American pair. Things are crazy, but then again, they're only 1/2 inch shorter than the American Eagle pair. We have one final pair left, and these I feel like are just really gonna like blow all of our minds. I'm not gonna say anything else. Let's just finish this strong. Last but not least, we have this. Now, I'm not trying to bash this brand at all because I think that this brand does really amazing work and I really appreciate that they exist. And this brand is called Maurices. I've actually worked with Maurices before on Instagram. I really enjoy their brand, but I do wish that I could sit down with their team and chat with them about what high-waisted actually is, because these are a high-waisted pair of their plus-size jeans. These are just like the high, I think it just says high-rise skinny jeans. They're in a size 14W and they fit great. Like the fit overall is fantastic, but it's just the waist. I mean, as you can see, like I'm absolutely just not covered at all. I would really prefer them to be like more right here, like the other pairs. I just want to know why Maurices is allergic to high rise, because I feel like every time I've tried a pair, I'm like, I love these jeans. I just wish they were more high-waisted. So again, not like crapping on their brand by any means, genuinely love them and think it's so awesome. Their store carries sizes 00 to 24 in store, which is unfortunately very rare these days. So I appreciate Maurices a lot and I think that they're just awesome. So we're gonna test these out as a last but not least situation. So I just gotta be honest for this video. We gotta take out the tape measure and let her do the talking. I don't know why I feel nervous about this. Maurices, last but not least, we're gonna make sure it's very snug to my body. Here we have 40 3/4 of an inch. So there is actually a pair of jeans in this bunch that's almost 3 full inches taller on my waist than this pair. And they're all high rise. This to me, honestly, and some of you may disagree, but this feels exactly like a mid-rise. Like I would just appreciate if they were called a mid-rise because then I could not buy them. And it's such a bummer because these are so cute, but I'm gonna save these jeans, and that's why I've had these jeans for the last like 6, 7 months, 8 months, something like that, because I love the idea of tucking like longer shirts into them, sweaters, things like that, where you kind of do like a French tuck in the front where it doesn't matter if the jeans are like up to your tits. So like I'm gonna hang on to these for sure, but it's just funny. Like that's so interesting how so many different brands vary so widely in what they consider high rise. So as a final recap, we have coming in at number 1, Madewell with 43.5 inches. Give it up for Madewell, everybody. You go, mom jeans. Next, we have the thrifted pair, actually, was coming in at number 2. They were at 43 inches, so just half an inch shorter. That's crazy. Number 3, we have American Eagle with 42.5 inches, which I'm still, at the beginning, I was like, these are the highest, and then it just kind of like kept changing. Then coming in at number 4, we have the Wild Fable mom jeans or straight leg ankle jeans coming in at 42 inches, followed by Reformation, which was at 41.75 inches, followed by Good American at 41 inches, and finally Maurices at 40.75 inches. So right here on the screen is exactly how many inches of difference are between all of these pairs of jeans. That's literally crazy to me, and I just find this so fascinating. You know, even just a little thing like a claim that it's high rise, or a claim that it's short, medium, or long, or whatever size it claims to be. I mean, I have size 14s, 16s, and 18s in this pile, and they all fit pretty well, so it's just really interesting. I hope that you enjoyed it. This was a really fun experiment to do, and now I feel like I need to like dig into my closet and figure out more experiments. Let me know. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Did any of them surprise you? Are there any that you want to check out? But this was a really fun experiment, so hopefully you enjoyed it. You know, my plan for the day fell through, but we got another fun video out of it, so I'm fine. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can also turn on my post notifications if you want to be notified every time I post a new video, and I love you so, so much. If you have any jeans that you feel like I need to try that I haven't tried out yet that are super high-waisted, let a girl know in the comments below. But in the meantime, I will see you all in my next video. Bye.